Nani?
Hey everyone, this is Jules Sequoia here, coming from you live from Twitch. What is this video about? I'm gonna talk about the Crunchyroll nominees for all the awards and titles they are gonna give out for 2021. I'm gonna try to see, I'll give you my choice, what I'm gonna vote for, and what I think is gonna win. I will also talk about what I think got robbed and what should have been nominated, but again, 2021 is a big year. It was packed with content, so I'll try not to be such a jerk to Crunchyroll and what they nominated for. I just don't want them to see very obvious or have really bad choices. Since I am working on the top 10 anime of 2021 video right now, but you will notice what I liked from last year the most in this. So vote for best film: Bell, Evangelion 3.0.1, Twice Upon a Time, Demon Slayer, The Mugen Train, Josie, the Tiger and the Fish. Okay, I don't remember that one. Shirobako the movie, I didn't see that one either. Words Bubble Up Like Soda, the one that came out on Netflix, and I didn't see either. So this is this is already hard for me because 4 out of 6 I haven't seen. I didn't. Josie and the Tiger and the Fish and Shirobako I haven't even heard about. And Words Bubble Up Like Soda Pop did show up on my feed on Netflix, and I tried to watch it, but since I was doing a lot of videos regarding TV anime, I didn't really get a chance to go on there. I think they're not counting Jujutsu Kaisen movie. Maybe the cutoff date was... Jujutsu Kaisen came out on December, no? So I would have supposed it would be nominated, but maybe they're keeping Jujutsu Kaisen for next year when the Americas can see it and vote for it, I guess. Regarding the only 2 I watched, Evangelion and Demon Slayer, it's tough. It's really tough. Demon Slayer, the Mugen Train arc is really good. It's kind of short, and that's why it fits so well in a movie, and that's why I commend Ufotable to do it as a movie. And then they did recap it basically 1-for-1 on TV, which is fine. I like seeing the whole scene again and seeing Goku and stuff. And it's really good, well animated. The story is nice. Tanjiro is superb in that movie. And yeah, but I think I might give the edge over to Evangelion because, well, first off, it's the end of a movie series from almost like 10-15 years ago, and I think it delivered really well. I think a lot of criticisms come from the ending of it, and I think it's a bit unwarranted. It's Evangelion. It feels so like, what is going on? What's happening? What are the writers smoking? Think of this, and it's basically Evangelion. I like it. The fight scenes were superb. Seeing the characters again after so long is so great. The ending, yeah, I get why people were like disappointed with who Shinji ended up with, and so on and so forth, or what happened to the rest of the cast. But no, I liked it. It's different from the original anime. It's its own different world. So if you can just accept that, I think it's a fine ending to a movie series. So what I'm trying to figure out is the Evangelion fandom gonna be able to beat the Kimetsu no Yaiba fandom right now? Because it did sell a lot. Evangelion did well in theaters, I think, but I think Demon Slayer beat it. I'm not really sure. I haven't checked that out. So Demon Slayer is hot right now, and as well as Attack on Titan. And Evangelion is Evangelion, so I think I'll go on a limb and say that my pick is going to be Evangelion and the winner is going to be Evangelion, but I won't be surprised if Demon Slayer wins. Whatever. So yeah, Evangelion is the one to pass for me. I'll vote it on here. Best Fantasy. Oh my god, already. Oh, dude. Alright. This is going to be a tough one. The only one I didn't see was Slime, and I know that's a really good show too. man. Mushoku is... Wait, why is it only Core 1, though? Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation Core 1. Why is it only Core 1? Core 2 ended out in fall. That should count. Ranking of Kings is nominated, so why is it not... Why are you specifying Core 1? Is that just... because? I don't know why Crunchyroll did that. That's weird to me. But yeah, Mushoku Tensei is phenomenal. Regardless of what you think of Rudy's perviness, this show is amazing, man. I love the action, I love the animation, its style. Ranking of Kings is tremendous, though. Oh my god, I'm gonna seem so biased here. To Your Eternity is way great too, but I think... Okay, I'm gonna go from bottom to top. I'm not gonna vote for Slime because I haven't seen the show. I know that's a winning chance also, so that's gonna be tough for me to be like, yeah, that might win. But since it's a sequel, maybe it's gonna get less votes, hopefully. I like the idea of new stuff winning. Vanitas is one of my favorite anime, but regarding fantasy, well, actually, Wonder Egg might be the less fantasy one, even though all of them are fantasy. Wonder Egg might go 5th for me. I love Wonder Egg, but that ending sucks, so that's also going to give it less points. Maritas is a great anime as well. I loved it from beginning to end, but it is fantasy again. But To Your Eternity, Ranking of Kings, and Mushoku feel more fantasy than that one. So that's 4th for me. And To Your Eternity, the battle is going to be between Mushoku and Ranking of Kings, to be honest. I know Ranking of Kings, it's like you're in the Middle Ages or something like that, with when kingdoms and kings were all the rage, and sword fighting and battles and stuff like that from like the Middle Ages, I guess. I don't know. But regardless of that, the use of magic, and there's the use of magic, you go into the underworld to get enemies, and what we've gotten from like giants and stuff like that. It's as diverse as Mushoku on that part. Mushoku, for it, also has a lot of like species and creatures and worlds that goes for it. So, man, like fantasy wise, this is a hard one already, man. I wasn't expecting this. I was maybe the only one that's kind of like weirding me out that was nominated was Wonder Egg, because I think Wonder Egg is more slice of life-ish than fantasy. I'll vote for Ranking of Kings because I'm super biased. I love Wit Studios animation. Studio Bind also did amazing work, and also Brainbase did phenomenal with To Your Eternity. Heck, Wonder Egg had amazing animation bones too. All of these are greatly animated. That's tough. But Osama Ranking of Kings edges it out just a little bit in animation wise for me. The swatch and stretch, the colors, the character designs are beyond perfect. And it's tough because Ranking of Kings and Mushoku Tensei both have characters that I want to see expanded, want to see what they're going to do in this world. But I think fantasy-wise, what I think is peak fantasy right now is Ranking of Kings. I think, and this is when it's still tough, Mushoku Tensei is going to win it. Either Mushoku or maybe somehow the Slime fans give it the edge. But yeah, this is already tough. I did not expect this to be that tough. So yeah, that's the second one. So let's go with the next one is... Oh my god, it's gonna be tougher. Alright, I am a bit disappointed. I didn't see Beastars Season 2. What I've heard was that Haru, or the bunny girl, doesn't even appear that much. Fruits Basket, I haven't seen the original, I haven't seen the new one either. So I'm not gonna vote for it. I started Don't Toy With Me Nagatoro. I didn't love it. I thought it was okay. I thought I was a bit too hard with it with the first cringy episode. And I didn't really give it more of a shot. I think I left it at my hold list. Maybe I'll continue it after I have some time, which is never. So, Horimiya, I did see, and I really liked. But I think might have been overhyped to a little too much, you know? I do think Hori and Miyamura are couples goals. I really like their dynamic and how they came to be a couple. Their situations and how they live their school life and what's coming next to them. The ending was the show itself kind of felt a little rushed. From what I heard from people who read the manga, they skipped some stuff. I felt that too. That's why I gave it like a 7 out of 10 when I rated it on Mal. The side couples were also fine, but the real treat is Hori and Miyamura. Not my pick. The Duke of Death and his maid, it's fine. I like the idea of him not being able to touch her because he's has the touch of death. Everything he touches dies. But I just really dislike the animation, man. I watched Taisho Otome, the one about the boy who lost the use of his arm or his hand, and he was cast aside from his family, and he was sent over a bride to be. I felt that was way better of an romance anime than Duke of Death, at least animation wise also. And that's also what I'm gonna mention. Taisho Otome should have been here. Come on, why did you guys not give Taisho more credit here? The Duke of Death is fine, but you could have taken out the Duke of Death or Beastars. I know a lot of people like Nagatoro, so good on you. But Beastars didn't feel. I think it didn't feel more romance than the first one. You know, you didn't put Senpai is annoying here. What the hell? Senpai is annoying is way more better than Duke of Death. And well, Fruits Basket is probably gonna win, but Senpai is annoying and Taisho Otome, those two got robbed here. What the hell? And this is my pick. Komi is gonna be my pick for this one. Komi and Tadano's relationship is really nice, really cute. I really like how Tadano is willing to screw up his potential of being a normal guy in school just to help Komi, and come on, he's crushing on her way too hard. It's really cute. Maybe we didn't have that much romance at the moment with Komi-san, but giving me this list, I personally like Komi-san over Horimiya. Easily. It's my kind of show, more of my kind of show. So nothing against Horimiya at all. I really like Horimiya. So what I'm gonna say here is, yeah, I'm gonna vote for Komi-san. The winner, though, this is a hard one. I think the Fruit Basket fans are gonna come up for this one because if you see a Mal, this anime is over 9. Yeah, Fruit Basket is probably gonna win if the fans of it go ahead and destroy the polls. And I think Crunchyroll is gonna be like pressured to be like, oh yeah, well this is like a classic romance anime, so why are we not gonna give this the one? I'm still surprised that Taisho Otome and Senpai ga Usai is not in this. Again, Beastars is fine, but take out Beastars, put in Taisho, or put in Senpai is annoying. Take out Duke of Death and put any of those two. Because, yeah, I mean, Duke of Death itself is fine for what it is, but Senpai is annoying is way more. It has 2 couples, Sakurai and the god himself, and Futaba and the Senpai. And there's more couples like in that little thing, so how are you not putting that in romance, dude? Come on. Komi-san is not gonna stand a chance here, but I'm still gonna vote for it. Best drama. And they gave a shout out to Kageki Shoujo. As much as I want to give Wonder Egg some love here, it's not the best drama out of these 6. I think it actually might have not should have not been nominated. I mean, it's dramatic as heck throughout all of it, but again, the ending sucked, man. Like, I'm still pissed off with that ending. I like that Crunchyroll is giving it like its due. I'm not mad at it's getting its due, but already like 2 nominations for it is kind of off for me, you know? Like, did you not notice the ending for it? Fruit Basket, again, I'm not gonna vote for it because I didn't see it. Kageki Shoujo, I did talk about it briefly on my summer list, which is fine. I think basically it is a drama school, so it's bound to be dramatic, and the fight between the tall girl and the other the girl who hates boys. So yeah, I get why it's nominated. I think it's nice that it's getting a shout out. For me, it's basically between 86, To Eternity, and Odd Taxi. And I'm not gonna even fake it. I think Odd Taxi deserves this one. Drama, this show is dramatic as heck. I think Odd Taxi is a slow burn, so maybe that's why some people are still not watching it, even though it's rated highly as heck on Mal right now. Deservedly. The writing and the pacing and showing all these characters expanding this world, giving us all this atmosphere and development has helped it a lot at the end, and that ending is perfect. It's amazing. It's shocking. It's like, what else can I say? You need to watch it too. I don't want to spoil it. To Your Eternity is also really dramatic. It gives us about 3 arcs or 4 of new characters. They develop them. You feel for them, and then whenever Fushi needs to move on, or whenever the plot needs to go on, it's really dramatic. It's really well done. 86 is really well done as well, but 86 is gonna lose some points because of the second core. I like the second core, fine, but I really dislike this whole okay, we're gonna put in this chibi princess all of a sudden, and you're gonna care for her, okay? She's fine, but she's not anything compared to Lena and the 86, you know. So she feels so out of nowhere. So, and she basically does have her plot, but I don't think she's important enough to have been put in so abruptly, you know. I think Odd Taxi might lose a lot of these, so I'm gonna give it to Odd Taxi. 86, To Your Eternity, and Odd Taxi are great choices, so either one of them winning, I'll be happy. Wonder Egg might be a big surprise to me if it wins. I'll be fine with it, but I don't think it deserves it after the end. So I'll give it to Odd Taxi, but I think either Fruit Basket or 86 wins. Alright, comedy. This one is riding on a lot of stuff, alright. Oh my god, I'm disappointed on this one too. Immensely disappointed on this one. What the hell? Alright, so comedy got Nagatoro, Heaven's Design Team, which I'm really happy it got a little shout out. Kami-san, which is funny, I'm fine with that. Life Lessons with Uramichi Onisan, okay. Kobayashi was... I think Kobayashi's more wholesome, but that's fine. And Odd Taxi. I wouldn't have put Odd Taxi here. Why is Odd Taxi in comedy? I mean, the only comedy part of it is the beginning, and then the comedy duo trying to be funny and trying to still be a thing. Odd Taxi is a miss here. I mean, I love Odd Taxi, but it shouldn't be in comedy. What the hell are you doing? Crunchyroll, you basically robbed The Vampire Dies Quick here. I mean, that might be my favorite comedy of last year, and you you robbed it here, man. Even Heian Serai was more comedic than this one. Miruko-chan was better comedy in this than Odd Taxi. Why did you not even put... I'm surprised Miruko is not here. It's a better option than Odd Taxi. It's so weird. Yeah, I'm still stunned. Why did you put this? Senpai is Annoying is a better comedy than this one. I'm just... Why is Odd Taxi a comedy nominee? Alright, so Odd Taxi is not a choice for me. I hope it doesn't win. Nagatoro is fine, but I don't think it is too much comedy. I think a lot of the bullying is a little cringe, so that's not getting my vote. I love Kobayashi-san. I think it's one of the best anime that came out last year. But I don't come for Kobayashi-san for the comedy. I come here for the feel-good moments, the energy and the mood that the dragons have with Kobayashi, you know? So it's between Komi-san, Life Lessons with Uramichi Onisan, and Heaven's Design Team. I am really happy that Heaven's Design Team got a shout out because that went under the radar. And Winter, I guess? The anime about godly designers making animals and how they screw up the designs and have to fix them with input from God is really funny. It's really well done. I liked it a lot. But it's more... It's kind of like Kobayashi. It feels more like... feel good, you know. It's not like laugh out loud. Life Lessons with Oramichi Onisan is laugh out loud. Uramichi Onisan, Komi-san, and Vampire Dies Quick are three best comedy anime that came out last year, in my opinion. And I'm glad it got also a shout out here. It didn't get screwed up like Vampire Dies Quick. It's funny. It's this guy is like trying to live his life and work with kids while he's suffering through all of it. So it's simple, but it's really well done. Is it funnier than Komi-san though? That's a tough one. I think Komi-san is really cute, and I really think a lot of the comedic timing for it is perfect as well. I think I would give it to Komi-san, but I kind of wanted to give it to Uramichi because I think it's not gonna win, and I wanted like an underdog win here. Actually, I think the one that's gonna win is either Nagatoro, or maybe the Kobayashi fans are gonna pull through. I'm not sure. I would love to see Kyoto Animation win, even though it's comedy. I think I will give it to Komi-san though. I did enjoy all of the cast and it's the craziness, and maybe Uramichi Onisan gets a little repetitive at times, but I still think it's really funny. But I think, again, Nagatoro is gonna win, or Kobayashi. Hopefully, somehow Uramichi Onisan gets it, but I don't really think so. I'm still disappointed that Vampire Dies Quick didn't get the shout out. Alright, best action. Alright, it's gonna be interesting. Attack on Titan Final Season Part 1, Demon Slayer, the Mugen Train one, because it doesn't count. Jujutsu Kaisen's Second Core, which... okay, I guess you can put that in. SSS, Dynazenon, BB, and Wonder Egg. Wonder Egg has well enough action, but I don't know. This is weird to me. I think Crunchyroll is giving Wonder Egg a little bit too much credit. The fight and action scenes are really good. Cloverworks managed to not screw that up at all, and the animation on that part is really well done. You didn't really give Mushoku a mention here? That's kind of weird. And I didn't see SSS, so I think that might be a little underrated for some. I'm not gonna vote for it because I didn't see it. But yeah, Mushoku Tensei, maybe Vanitas also could have been nominated here. Heion Serai should have been here. I think, oh yeah, there's gonna be a lot of anime that's gonna be screwed over here. Heion Serai had really good action. I think I would have put in Heion Serai over Wonder Egg. And Attack on Titan, honestly. Attack on Titan is fine, but best action... it's gonna be unpopular opinion, but I don't really like what Mappa has been doing with like the action scenes here. And you can't really compare what Season 3 Part 2 did over a Season 4 Part 1, you know? But that's just me. Alright, so... whatever. That's a lot of anime should have been here instead of Wonder Egg, in my opinion. Or SSS. I'm not gonna vote for Attack on Titan. I'm not a fan, again, of Mappa's action scenes, to be honest. I think they lack what studio left the bar in. So yeah. And Season 4 Part 1 didn't have enough action to be like, yes, you need to vote it for best action. Like, no. Wonder Egg, action scenes are really good. I'm surprised by the action scenes, but I don't think I would have put it here as the best one. Dynazenon, nah, I didn't see it. And Mugen Train had a really good fight between Rengoku and the demon, but not enough to push it for me. And it's between Jujutsu Kaisen's Second Core and BB. I wouldn't have put in Jujutsu Kaisen here. Jujutsu Kaisen is a fall anime from last year. It won best anime. Why would you put Jujutsu Kaisen again here? That's so weird. So, in process of elimination, I would vote for BB here. It actually had some of the best action scenes from last year. I actually would have put in Osama ranking because they had some really good action as well, but and fight scenes. But yeah, BB gets my vote. But I think either Jujutsu Kaisen or Attack on Titan is gonna win if it's based on only popularity. Um, because and Jujutsu Kaisen, if I had to vote this without being 2021 based, Jujutsu Kaisen would get my vote. The core 2 was amazing, but it shouldn't be here, you know? At least in my mind, you know. Last year they won Jujutsu Kaisen won with only its first score, like no, it shouldn't have been Jujutsu Kaisen, but oh well. Alright, so we're going with ending sequence. No video again, huh? Alright, so Shogeki from Attack on Titan final season part 1. Yasashi Susei from Yoasabi, which I think the opening is better, but whatever. Nai from Shadow House got a mention. That's fun. I like that. Shirogane by Lisa for Demon Slayer. Infinity from Yuri in Skate. And Gambare Komoko-san no theme from So I'm a Spider, So What? Kind of weird list, isn't it? I'll be honest, I'm more of an opening guy, so I don't really check out EDs as much as openings. Alright, I listened to all of them. Let's start from there. Alright, so I listened to all of the OP endings because I forgot about almost all of them. Maybe Shirogane from Lisa is like not supposed to be here, and the Yuri one from Infinity from Skate is fine, but I don't think it should have been here either. I don't know. Gambare is really good. I appreciate the voice actress doing all of the carrying for that song, and the animation is really well done for an ending. I don't think. Let's go again from bottom to top. Infinity is not getting my vote. It's fine. It's catchy, but from these 6, I'm not feeling it. Shogeki is fine, but I love the visuals, and I think it's really well done. It's dramatic, it's nice, and it has like that the feeling of the past seasons of Attack on Titan, but not better than these ones, you know. It's 5th from the 6th. Shirogane is really good, but I can't. I don't feel like that connection to it as much because season 2, the beginning of the arc for the train, feels so like throwaway-ish, you know. So yeah, not putting in that one. So it's between Nai and the Gambare Kumoko-san, and I have to give it to Nai. It's really good. It fits the theme of the show really well. It's like mysterious, and then they put in this rhythm to it. It's really catchy. It's really fun, and I like the visuals to the ED as well. So yeah, I'm giving it to Nai. And I'm really glad Shadow's House got a mention here, as well as Skate. Spider is fine. I didn't really like the isekai for that one, but well, whoever. I think it did really well, so that's fine. I'll give it to Shadow House, but I think Lisa or Yoasabi is gonna win this one, you know? I actually, if they give it to Watashi, with the voice actress doing all the work, I'm gonna be happy for her. But just don't give it to Attack on Titan, you know? I don't know. This is kind of throwaway for me. If David Wald did as good as his job as Adam in the Japanese version, which is freaking Dio from JoJo, okay, it's gonna be interesting. Ayane Sakura as Gabi from Attack on Titan. Yuki Kaji as Eren from Attack on Titan. Kiyoshi Kobayashi as from Lupin the Third. I didn't see that one. Natsuki Hanae for Odd Taxi as Odokawa. Aoi Yuki, which we already heard her carry. And Kanata Ikawa as Aioto. I'm surprised. First off, giving 2 nominations for Attack on Titan is a little bit too much. Gabi did do a good job, I think. Ayane carrying her character, which is really like troubled and stuff, is amazing. Eren also is like really great. I think apart from the animation, I think the voices carry this show still. Natsuki Hanae is a really good voice for Odokawa, but I don't think Otokawa had much of range. I think he was pretty much the same from what I remember, so not giving it to him. But I appreciate all of these characters. I'm surprised for the Wonder Egg one because it's fine. I think Kanata does a really good job with Ai's performance in a lot of these, and she gets a lot really emotional when she needs to. Because before the ending, we have to remember that Wonder Egg was really good, and I think Crunchyroll wants us to remember that. I appreciate it more when the characters have a lot of range, you know? So I would have voted for Najimi's voice actress here, or voice actor, I'm not sure. Voice actress here. Najimi has really good range. I might have taken out one of these to put in Najimi from Komi-san. Or Amichi Onisan. Uramichi might have been a really good choice here too. But I guess not. And that's why I'm kind of thinking if I give it to Aoi Yuki, because I didn't give it to the ending, but I think she has really good range, like, to go all out and go all crazy. And that show allowed her to show that more, you know? I'm surprised, but I think I'm gonna give it to So I'm a Spider, So What on this one. But I think Eren is gonna win. I think hands down Eren is winning this one, so I'll go with the underdog here and give it to Yuki. I appreciate her. Even though I didn't like the show that much, I appreciate her voice range here. Best score. Okay, let's go. Okay, actually, if best score counts for music, I think BB might... It's hard, you know? 86 is fine, but I don't think I would give it to 86 as much. The OPs are legendary and they're really good, but I don't think, like, score-wise, I think of that as, like, what I need. Demon Slayer is fine, it's really good as well, but out of these 6, maybe not my favorite. It's tough. There's a lot of anime with really good scores, and I think I would have put in Osama ranking here, or To Your Eternity maybe, but I don't really... I really like scores, and they need to, like, stand out a lot so I can go for it. Odd Taxi, it's fine, but it's not... It fits the show really well with, like, the city mood and the whole, like, vibe, but I wouldn't vote for it here. Megalobox 2 with, like, the whole Latin vibe and how it used the guitar and everything works really well for the story they want to show us, but no, I'm really glad it got its shout out, but I wouldn't vote for it here. And I'm really in between Wonder Egg and BB, because BB, well, the music they use, and the way they use it at the ending, and the fights and everything is really well done. It fits so well with the future and the AI's fighting. But Wonder Egg sounds so mysterious and mystical when it was still going strong, and with the girls experiencing all of the situations they had. And I really like the OP too. It's dramatic, it's fun. But if I'm being really honest here, I think BB wins it. BB gets my vote. I would love to see Wonder Egg win it, but I think a lot of people are going to be mad Wonder Egg is getting all these votes. I'll give it to BB, but I think maybe between Demon Slayer and Odd Taxi is going to win, but I hopefully BB gets it. I really appreciated what BB did with the music. Character design. Why are you giving Jujutsu Kaisen so many votes, dude? It's sucking core. Alright, so it's Jujutsu Kaisen, Odd Taxi, Ranking of Kings, Skate, Bibi, and Wonder Egg. Oh my god, this is really tough. Alright, I know Jujutsu Kaisen might win this because it's Jujutsu Kaisen, and I think what they're doing, maybe it's gonna be a Jujutsu Kaisen show again, so please don't do that, Crunchyroll. You're screwing up here. Learn your own rules, you know? If Jujutsu Kaisen is separated in cores, first season should have not won Anime of the Year. Just saying, the second core is really way better than the first season. The first core, I mean. But yeah, not Jujutsu Kaisen on my mind. I think Odd Taxi doesn't get my vote here because I think the designs are plain-ish. they're fine. They work for what they do with the show, but it's not like the best designs in this list, you know. The animals are plain. They're funny to look at. They're relatable. They work so well for the show, but it's not like I'm gonna vote for them to be the best designed characters. Wonder Egg is really well done too. The girls are designed perfectly for what they do, but at times it's fine. I think I praise Wonder Egg more for the animation than the character design, at least. And I think Ranking of Kings, Vivi, and Skate have way better designs for their characters than Wonder Egg, at least. Mentioning Skate, I love the skate designs. I like the skaters' designs and everything. And how they blend into this world is freaking fantastic. It's so crazy and everything. But seeing BB here and a Ranking of Kings... Actually, no. BB might get third for me because the AIs are really well done. Everything here is fine. I'm not gonna be like hating on any of these designs. I'm just trying to decide here. But I think I would go... And I'm supervised as well. I love the Ranking of Kings designs. If you see the manga and how they adapted that from that old book, or like that old book series they had, it's really well done. Boji is cute as hell. Kage is perfect. Daida, healing, the kings, everything is so well done. The enemies, the show itself. I mean, come on, it's perfect for what it is, and it's perfect by itself. And I love just seeing these simple yet perfect designs for characters, you know. Skate gets my second because, again, the skaters are really well designed, and I love all about them. The color, the colors they have that match with their outfits. Reki's red hair with the blue band and his yellow like skates are like, wow, that's so cool. And how he contrasts with the Canadian French dude or whatever with the white clothes is so cool. And Vivi is so well done too, but I would put Ranking of Kings over this. But I think hopefully Jujutsu Kaisen doesn't win, but I have a feeling it will. Even though it shouldn't. I think they're gonna give it to Vivi or Skate, hopefully, if it's not Ranking of Kings. A lot of people are gonna be underwhelmed with Ranking of Kings design when it's perfectly done. Yuichiro Hayashi, Sunho Park with Jujutsu Kaisen again, Yo Moriyama, Baku Kinoshita, Shingo Natsume, and Shin Wakabayashi. So, not Shin. I can't give it to Wonder Egg because that ending sucked, man. I love the show, but it's not... You screwed up the ending with that, with your directing, I guess. I don't know. I'm not gonna give it to Attack on Titan either. By design, I'm not gonna give it to Jujutsu Kaisen because Jujutsu Kaisen is not a 2021 anime, it's 2020. It's just falling into our categories, you know? It's annoying. I don't know. So it's between Yo Moriyama, Baku Kinoshita, and Shingo Natsume. And this is tough because Sunny Boy and Megalobox are great series, but I think Otaxi is a better show. But I really have to give it up for Sunny Boy for playing with all of the crazy shit they did. The crazy concepts and everything they managed to do with this original show is really well done. Even though I didn't fully love everything about it, it's commendable as heck. And I'm gonna give it to Sunny Boy, but I think hopefully not a popularity contest. I think it's gonna be between Attack on Titan and Jujutsu. But if in a perfect world, I think God Taxi gets it. But we'll see if it doesn't become like Attack on Titan and Jujutsu Kaisen awards. So let's go with animation. Alright. Oh, Summer Ranking is not here. Alright. You guys already screwed up from the beginning. How did you not put a Summer Ranking here, guys? What the hell? yeah, I'm still with it. Why did you not put Osama ranking here? That shit is amazing. Why would you not put it here? Um, the Mugen Train arc is fine. I think, actually, I mean, it's hard because the 6 of them are really well animated. Maybe, I love Demon Slayer. I'm a big fan, but I wouldn't have, I think I would have put in Osama ranking over it because the CGI and the train is fine, but it's not like breathtaking, you know. And when you see Osama ranking and the fights for Boichi and his Hill Strength Stint and the other fights and swords and everything that we've gotten, like, how are you not giving this a best animation? But it's fine. And again, Jujutsu Kaisen's second arc had a really well done animation. I think I have a bias because I think it shouldn't be nominated. If I didn't have that bias, I would have given it to Jujutsu Kaisen because the fight with the snap and the girl, it's so good. It's really well done. It's perfect. Mappa did a really good job with Jujutsu Kaisen. So Demon Slayer and Jujutsu are not on my list. So it's between Mushoku, which had really amazing animation, Miss Kobayashi, which, not being an action series, had some of the best fights ever. Wonder Egg was perfect until the end, and it did, which I think is gonna be against it a bit. Wonder Egg had really well done animation. It was perfectly done, and then at the ending it fell off. Even though when they showed up the arc with the girl AI that they created and she did the lip thing, I think, oh my god, how do you do that? You know, the fight scenes are really good. And Vivi, it's wit, man. How can I not? Like, you can't praise wit enough, you know? Studio Bind, I think Cloverworks falls off here a bit, so it's between KyoAni, Studio Bind, and Wit Studio. This is just pick your preference here, I guess. Because Bibi, I think Bibi and Wit Studio do use some CGI as well, but it's so not noticeable, and it works when Bibi has like her zoom out face and her AI face is there and not her like talking face. It's weird, but it works so well. And Kobayashi is really well animated as well, and the fight sequences are awesome, but it's more laid back, and I wouldn't say like they use it, and it deserves to be here. But if it wins, I'm gonna be so happy for KyoAni, but I don't think it's winning, and I wouldn't give it to it either. And it's just between Mushoku and Vivi then. And Mushoku's style is really well done, and it also has its moments where it's not like moving like Vivi is. But when it gets going and you get the action from Mushoku and the magic they use and the moving carriages and I don't know, everything that Rudy and Eris and Richard do in their fights is really well done. But I think Vivi's fights are a bit better than Studio Bind's here. And I think Mushoku will win. Well, again, if everyone comes to their senses and they ignore Jujutsu Kaisen and... Well, not Demon Slayer. If they ignore Jujutsu Kaisen and don't give it to them, because I think Jujutsu Kaisen is gonna win. And I think Crunchyroll is screwing this up a lot with that. I'll give it to Vivi myself. But either, if Jujutsu Kaisen doesn't win, I think Mushoku wins, which is fine. It's not hating on Jujutsu Kaisen at all. I love Jujutsu Kaisen. But it's not a 2021 anime, it's a 2020 anime. Why are you putting them in cores, you know? That's not fair, but whatever. Alright. Did you really give Boku no Sensu? Oh my god, dude. Why did you do that? Why? The war one? Boku no Sensu, the war one? You gave that one nomination for best opening? Are you serious? No. That's biased. That's really biased, man. That's opening sucked. I mean, it's catchy. It's really well orchestrated, but for me, it's opening sequence, not opening song. So the song itself is brilliant. It works so well for what the war arc that we were gonna get with Attack on Titan. It's just white stuff, and I don't know. It's not a good sequence, man. If this wins, I'm gonna be pissed off. It's nominated. I'm already pissed off, but no, take this out and give it to Senpai Ga Usai. Kami got robbed here. Kami-san got really robbed here. Cinderella was a great opening. It's probably the best opening we had last year. I know Supreme is here, so I'm just happy for that. Crybaby is fine, but I think Kami-san's is better than Crybaby. I'm just gonna be biased here. I think Odd Taxi's one is also overrated a bit. I like it, but it's not like my favorite opening at all. So yeah, I'm just pissed off Boku no Sensu got nominated here. If it wins, I'm gonna be even more pissed off. So let's go from less to first. Odd Taxi is not getting my vote because it's fine, but it's kind of boring. It works for what it is, but it's not like topping any of my list for openings, you know? And Jujutsu Kaisen getting another... It's fine because it's that opening happened this year. But it's Kakai Kitan is way better than Huya, you know? Well, I'm the one who... That Vivid Vice. It's fine. Vivid Vice looks really awesome. It's really well done animation-wise, but the opening song is like meh, you know. I'm disappointed. It's not Senpai Ga Usai, and heck, the Vampire Dies Quick is way catchier than this one, you know. But I don't know. This is just Crunchyroll and what they nominated, but I'm just disappointed Attack on Titan got this nomination. They didn't deserve it, but whatever. So it's between Beastars, Kobayashi, and Crybaby. Crybaby is really good, and I love the sequence, even though it got it got censored by Crunchyroll. So if it wins, it's gonna be awkward. But from those three, it's the weakest one. And Kaibutsu and I Know Supreme. I've said this already by myself. If they hadn't taken away Cinderella, maybe Cinderella would have been my number one. But I Know Supreme is my favorite opening for last year because it's the one that made me the most happy watching every time. And you can't skip that one. It's so perfect. And if you hear it with headphones, the original one is so good. The instruments and everything that they use is so well done. Kaibutsu is a great song and I love it, but the opening itself is like, the animation is like, it went down from the last one, which was super iconic, but Kaibutsu is a great song. But I think Kaibutsu is winning. Hopefully not, again, Attack on Titan or Jujutsu not, please don't win this. But I think Kaibutsu wins this. Maybe even Crybaby, but I think I might be in the minority here, but I'm giving it to Kobayashi because it's just dopamine, man. It's so good. Serotonin all the way. Right, fight scene. This has a video. Oh, this is really hard. First off, Boji versus Daida should have been here. I don't care. Boji should have been here. Screw that. His Ultra Instinct was really well animated. Why did you not give it to him? But okay, whatever. Eren versus the Warhammer Training. I think it should have been nominated, but I just dislike the animation Mappa gives us with the CGI they have. It's meh. So it's like, I'm biased so hard with this one. I enjoyed the fight, but it's not like I would have voted for it either way. Juji and Aoi versus Hanami is really good. And again, this time I'm gonna try to not be biased over Jujutsu Kaisen because I have to adapt here. I dislike it as much as the other guy, but Crunchyroll putting Jujutsu Kaisen as a 2021 anime is unfair as heck. But what can you do? Between the two Jujutsu Kaisen ones, Juji and Nobara beats Juji and Aoi easily. It's not even fair. Nobara is so badass on this one. I'm not voting for Boruto. I haven't seen Boruto. I don't really care. Elma versus Toru. I love that it got a shout out. Maybe I would not vote for it. But Vivi versus Yugo is... It's Vivi versus Yugo, and at the same time, it's the... I think it's the robot fighting another AI. So it's both two fights at one, just like Yuji and Novara. So... This is tough, because I think... It's Mappa versus Wit Studio here, because I'm not... I love Kobayashi, but I'm not putting Elma versus Toru over Jujutsu Kaisen or Vivi. And Jujutsu Kaisen's fight is iconic, so... It's tough. I'm giving it to Jujutsu Kaisen here. I think it's gonna win. It should win. It's probably the most iconic thing I've seen so much with Novara's fans. And she deserves it. She did really well in that show, so yeah, let's give it to Jujutsu. I've been really adamant that I don't want Jujutsu to end here, but I can't avoid it, I guess. Alright, so best antagonist. Eren Yeager. You put in Eren as the antagonist, holy shit. Alright. Tomura Shigaraki. Alright. Okay. I love my hero, but fine. I would have put Daida here, probably. What can you do? Jano, Jano is fine, but Echidna, which is not really an antagonist again. They put in Echidna again. I'm weirded out with that one. Teta Kisaki. You hate Kisaki here, so yeah, that's a good one. And Adam from Skate. Alright, so Eren is a really good antagonist nomination here, because technically from the side of the first part he is the antagonist, and then he becomes like the antagonist of the world. But I don't know, man. I wouldn't put Eren as my favorite antagonist from last year. Yano is fine, but Taxi doesn't need an antagonist, like a villain, you know? Yano is one of those antagonists, but he's funny. I like his style, but I'm not super I'm not gonna put in Yano over Eren or Adam or Teta, you know? Yeah, I think not a lot of antagonists, I guess, that I'm willing to consider. Maybe the one from Tactopia Destiny, which has not been mentioned, which I'm surprised. I'm fine with it not being mentioned, but I'm surprised they're not showing up at all. Alright, so yeah. Not much I would change from this list, I guess. Except for Echidna, which doesn't seem like I would put her as an antagonist. I'm not getting that one. She is like a double agent kind of on this world, but not antagonists. I don't know. So, and Tomura, he did really well in season 5, but you know, he didn't impact me as much. Season 5 was really weak in comparison with other seasons, you know. So, Yano, Echidna, and Tomura are out. Teta, I think we're just getting to his evil side, so I wouldn't give it to Teta just yet. Kisaki is a really good antagonist, but not yet. And I think Eren is gonna win this hands down, but I would give it to Adam. He's just so extra and so dastardly, and so if you hear him in Japanese, and he's voiced by Dio, man. How am I not gonna vote for him? You know, he's so extra, and I love his interactions with the others. It's so well done. But Eren is winning because Attack on Titan. Protag. Ooh, video for this one, but not for antagonists, huh? You cannot put Eren again. You can't put Eren again. Joe, okay. I like that Joe gets a protag mention. Otokawa, good. I'm great with Ai being nominated here. Bochi, let's go. Why did you put Eren twice? You can't do that. Alright, so... Why did you put Eren twice? That's so weird, man. Why are you... I'm sure they're gonna be, oh, look, Eren won Protag and Antagonist. What a shocker. Like, fuck you. Why would you put Eren twice? That sucks. You have more people you can put in as a Protag here. Maybe instead of Eren, I might have put in Vivi. You should have put in Vivi. Why did you not put in Vivi? Are you stupid? Rudy? Where is Rudy, dude? You didn't put Rudy as one of the best protagonists? Are you fucking insane? Fushi from Fumetsu no Anata? Komi-san? Vanitas? The protag from Tokyo Revengers? Like, Reki from Skate? Mirko from Miruko-chan? Lina from 86? There's a lot of them. Why would you... It's weird. I like Joe as... Okay. I'm not voting for Eren. Fuck that. I'm not giving Eren the satisfaction. Sadly, I think Eren is gonna win. Eren is gonna end up winning because Attack on Titan fans are crazy right now. Yuji is a great protagonist. I love Yuji. He won last time, didn't he? But I'm not giving him the satisfaction. I think Novaris would have been... Heck, if you had put in Novara as the vote here, I think that would be more worthy. But not Yuji. Come on. Itadori is great, but not in 2021, man. God damn it. So between Joe, Orokawa, Boji, and Ai Oto, that's a really good listing of protags. Ai Oto's plight and she's her trying to resurface from the world after what happened to her friend's suicide, and she's going on this adventure to protect people, girls that's trying to commit suicide themselves. Well, that they committed suicide and then she saves, is really well done. I think Ai is one of the most interesting protagonists in this list. But I don't know, that's one. Otokawa is great. I love Otokawa and what they do with his character. But I think what helps Otokawa a lot is Odd Taxi's whole existence, like the city, the other characters. They help form what Otokawa is, because he's a boring guy. He's just trying to live through his life. He's trying to be the taxi driver. He's trying to just live his life, live in his house, not get bothered by everything, and not get into too much trouble, which is fine. He's a great protagonist, but these four, I would not put him at the top. Joe is a great protagonist as well. His life after Megalobox 1 is really sad, and what happened to everything that happened in Megalobox 2 like shapes him up to be like this trainer, this father figure, kind of. And I enjoyed it a lot. And it's tough because I think Boji might be the best protagonist here. Again, it's tough because I really like Itadori too, but I'm not gonna... I'm gonna be so pissed off when Itadori or Eren wins, because Boji deserves it so hard. I love Orokawa, I love Joe, and what they have to go through, but Boji is freaking born deaf, man. He can't talk, he can't listen, he's small, he's supposed to be a king, and he's not even able to do it because things against him, and he's still trying so hard to be himself and get stronger, know how to use a sword and use skills, even though he can only use like a stick, you know. And he breaks down, and it's so sad. And I know Joe breaks down, and Ai breaks down too. Breakdown. And they have their moments of emotional side, but Boji just ignoring all these like laughs at his face and going back and just getting beat up after he got like screwed over in a fight, and then got screwed over for his place in the kingdom, and still going through. And no, man, I can't not give it to Boji, you know. The design is perfect. He's emotional, he's fun, it's hard not to give it to Boji, you know. That being said, if by any chance, if hopefully Eren or Juji don't win, I'll be totally fine with either one of these other winning. I think, sadly, I think Eren is gonna win. I hate how this is gonna happen, but Eren is winning because of the popularity contest. And then if he doesn't win by any chance, it's gonna be Tadori. And I think they would give it to Joe, but I think Boji deserves this one. And I'm gonna be really sad when he doesn't win. But here we are. Okay, so we're going down to the nitty gritty here. Best girl. Novana. Yep, there's Novana. Call me, here we go. Melisse, alright. I liked her. I really liked her a lot. Toru from Fruit Basket, which I can't vote for. I didn't see it. Novara. She's perfect, man, but... Man, that's a hard choice. Komi. Sarasawa. Whoa, hey, I didn't expect her to get a nom. And okay. Alright, now I know why people are pissed off that Wonder Egg got so many nominations. If Wonder Egg gets voted for Anime of the Year, I'm gonna be super surprised and kind of disappointed with Crunchyroll. Have you not seen what people are saying? Come on. But anyway, this is a good list. I would have added Futaba from Senpai is Annoying. Senpai is Annoying is getting shafted here. I'm kind of disappointed on that, but what can you do? Vivi, again, not nominated. I know she's a robot, but she's best girl. Come on, man. I would have put in Vivi here, and I probably would have voted for her. Eris from Mushoku Tensei, maybe. Any one of the girls from Fumetsu no Anata maybe should have gotten a mention here. I think what I like from this list is that, not like other years, this feels like girls who are more protagonists and not like just the girlfriends. Even though Komi is technically like the love interest, it's her show, so yeah. Mirko could have gotten nominated, but I guess Crunchyroll didn't fall in love with Miruko-chan, I guess. Taisho Otome's love interest could have been the best girl as well, with that smile. And Hori could have been love interest as well, but best girl, but that's kind of weird. I'm surprised with Kakeke Shoujo getting 2 nominations already, but that's fine. That's interesting. I think it's a good show, but I didn't fall in love with it, I guess. Sarasa is fine, but I didn't see Kakeke Shoujo. Like, I thought she was kind of, from the episode or 2 I watched, I thought she was a little annoying, but I guess she gets better. So I can't really say. Lena is a great pro tag. I love her like plight with the 86 and how she wants to save those soldiers instead of just abandoning them. But I think she would be my 4th. And this is tough because, again, I dislike so much that Jujutsu Kaisen is getting so many nominations because it's a 2020 anime. And I'm gonna die on this hill. But between Novara, Komi, and Ayoto, Novara is fine. I think she's one of the best female representations of an anime in a while. She's tough, she's smart, she's a badass, and I think she's winning. She's gonna win this one, but she's not my favorite of the 3. Ayoto's her plight again, and how she fights and how she wants to try to save her friend is so well done. I like how they experiment, how they show her grievance and how she overcomes like the adversity that she's had to be put on. And I'm gonna be super biased. I think Komi-san is the vote for me. I love her design. I love how she's trying so hard to socialize. How she gets challenged by Najimi mostly to come out of her shell and do everything. It's tough because how are you gonna compare Nobara and Komi as best girls? You know, I'll vote for Komi because I'm biased in heck, and maybe that's the wrong choice. Because Nobara, I think, needs more to be considered best girl in her own show, you know? Because, well, picture this, if I'm gonna think about this more. Best girl is if you're gonna put in best girl, you need to be best character of your show, at least for this one. So maybe Sarasa is the best character of her show. Maybe Toru is the best character of her show. Lena, I don't think she's the best character of their show. 86, the 86 are more interesting, to be honest. But she's great. She's a great character on there too. She's a great protag. Nobara is not yet the best character of Jujutsu Kaisen because you have Itadori and you have the rest of the characters. But she is a badass and I love her. Komi and Ayotos are the best character of their own show, you know? And I think by a little margin, I would give Komi the benefit of being the best character more than Ai on her show, you know? So yeah, that's my like little thinking process. You're okay to disagree with me. This is just me being biased, but you let me know what you think in the comments. So I'm gonna put in Komi, but I do think either if Nobara somehow doesn't win, it's gonna be Toru. It's gonna be Fruit Basket because fandom. This is just being fandom wise, you know. Alright, let's get disappointed. Let's see best boy. Whoa, did they really put Draken as best boy? Senku? I like Senku. I enjoy his craziness. Draken got nominated as best boy. Are you serious? Mikey is best boy, dude. Odokawa? Fine. Weird, but fine. Izumi? That's gonna be tough. Don't say Eren. Don't give it to Eren. Mikey, there you go. And Boji? Boji? Boji, man, there we go. Look at this. Look at him smile. Alright. That's better. No Jujutsu Kaisen, no no Attack on Titan. Let's go. The only one that's kind of weird to me is adding Senku, but he's fine. I really like Senku being nominated again. He's a fun character. Notable not being here is Takemichi. Maybe Takemichi instead of Draken. Draken is the one that's more like outlandish for me. He's fine. He's a great character too, and I appreciate what he's done in Tokyo Revengers. But having two Tokyo Revengers here is like weird. Just give it to Mikey. You know, Vanitas could have been nominated for Best Boy easily, or Noe. Reki or his friend. I remember what the other guy from Canada. the Reaper from 86 could have been Best Boy. Uramichi could have been Best Boy. The artist from Blue Period. That's weird. No Blue Period love here. That's so weird. Yeah, I mean, I think they're giving Best Boy more like a cute vibe here. I don't know. Except for Draken, that's weird. I'm just weirded out by Draken in general. Yeah, Best Boy, it's fine. I'm just weirded out with the choices. Takemichi could have been Best Boy here. I feel more Best Boy vibes from Takemichi than Draken, you know? It's weird. That's really weird. Skate also should have gotten a Best Boy anime representation. Maybe not Reki, because Reki gets a bit annoying at the middle. Langa should have been nominated for Best Boy, but what can you do, I guess. Draken is not getting my vote. I really like Draken, but he's not Best Boy material. I mean, he's not even Best Boy of his own show. It's Mikey or it's Takemichi. Come on. Mikey is fine, but I wouldn't give him Best Boy either. At least compared to the others. Izumi Miyamura is a great character, and I really like what he has to go through and his social anxiety, or what him like not caring anymore, and then finding love with a Hori. But compared to Odokawa, well, him and Odokawa are like a close tie for me. Odokawa is a great character, and I really love what they do and what they do with him at the end of the show and everything. But neither of them scream Best Boy for me. So Miyamura might actually rob this one. Maybe Miyamura is going to be Best Boy. Hopefully not. I want either somebody else to win, but I think Miyamura is going to be my vote to win. Maybe even Mikey, but I don't think people are going to vote for Mikey that much. Senku is fine, but I don't know. It's weird for me to vote for Dr. Stone. I love Dr. Stone. It's one of my favorite animes, but I would not give him to Senku at the moment. So yeah, it's kind of obvious from my side. It's Boji, man. I adore Boji. I cannot give it to Boji. I can't not give it to Boji. He's great. He's tenacious. He's endearing. He's lovable. Out of all of these, like, look at all of them. How are you not gonna give it to Boji, man? Come on. It's Boji. Come on. And finally, Anime of the Year. Let's get surprised here. Why are you doing this? Okay. Oh, a taxi, alright. Ooh, episode 4. Nope, nope, nope. Nah. Nope. Let's go! Sunny Boy, holy shit! Did not expect Sunny Boy here. No. Ah, man, that list. I'm so. This is tough. This is really tough. Alright, so Attack on Titan Final Season Part 1 did not deserve to be on this list in any way. I don't care if I get any hate from the Attack on Titan fans. I am a fan. Attack on Titan Final Season is not even the best season of the show. It's not even top 3, in my opinion, so... I don't know, man. I would not have put in Attack on Titan Final Season Part 1. But... Crunchyroll has to go with the popular opinions, I guess. I'm surprised Fruit Basket didn't get here. But that's weird for me. Jujutsu Kaisen Core 2 is better than Core 1, but I don't know why Crunchyroll is doing this and dividing Jujutsu Kaisen in cores. You're putting Ranking of Kings in here, and you're not putting Core 1. So, what's the idea? You know, I'm gonna be biased. I'm not gonna put in Jujutsu Kaisen, even though I think it's a strong contender. I would not. Actually, Jujutsu Kaisen is over Sunny Boy and 86 for me. It might have been number 3 in this case. And I'm gonna mention it. They really didn't consider a lot of these. I don't know. Kobayashi-san could have been here. Senpai Ga Usai again. Vanitas no Karte. Komi-san. To Your Eternity got robbed here so freaking hard. Mushoku Tensei got robbed harder. I don't know if Crunchyroll like got it against Mushoku Tensei's like Perby side, but to put in Attack on Titan over Mushoku Tensei, it's like insulting, man. Vivi didn't make it. I am appalled by that choice. Vivi was one of the best ones from last year. It's crazy. And then you had Skate, Miruko-chan, Heion Sedai, so on and so forth. Blue Period didn't have any mentions. It's weird. But I don't know. It is what it is. Attack on Titan doesn't get my vote ever in this category. It's not even in my top 15 of last year. Jujutsu Kaisen is fine, but I feel wrong putting it over here. It's gonna be 3rd place. 86 is great, but since it's considering, you know, the 2 cores that came out, except for the last 2 episodes that haven't come out yet, the second core sucked. I'm not sucked. It underwhelmed me a little after what the first core gave us, and the 86 escaping and not knowing if they're alive or dead or what's gonna happen to Lena, and then showing the 86 getting into a new republic, and I don't know, we're just trying to live in this new life is fine, but then you add the little queen princess thing girl, and just you added on to the story that you didn't need to add on to, you know. Sunny Boy, I'm gonna be surprised if it gets Anime of the Year. Maybe they're giving it because Madhouse, and I'm also assuming that Ranking of Kings is the only with Studio One instead of also. Actually, no. What the fuck? Mappa gets 2 nominees in Attack on Titan and Jujutsu Kaisen, which was a 2020 show, but Baby doesn't get a nomination. Like, what is wrong with this? This is really weird. Sunny Boy is fine, and I really enjoyed what they tried to do and all the craziness and out of nowhere stuff they tried, but no, Sunny Boy is not getting my anime of the year. So it comes down to Ranking of Kings and Odd Taxi, which is fine because probably my top 3 animes are from those two, but top 5, top 3, I don't know. Still need to think about it. Odd Taxi is a great episodic show that you need to watch and be patient enough to see from the beginning to understand what's going on and be bombarded by that ending. And Ranking of Kings it's Ranking of Kings. It gives you some of the greatest episodes we've gotten in a while. Like, none of them are misses. They just get more and more boji and more discovering of this rich world's history and what they're going to do with this with the kings and what this plan is going to do, and the fight sequences, boji training, his relationship with his mom, with Kage's backstory. I don't know, man. Again, I think I mentioned this. I'm gonna mention this in my next video, but giving Ranking of Kings Anime of the Year is like what Crunchyroll did last year with Jujutsu Kaisen not being finished and giving it Anime of the Year. I'm probably gonna do the same thing. I'm giving Ranking of Kings my Anime of the Year, hands down. But if this is a popularity contest, Jujutsu Kaisen or Attack on Titan are winning, and I'm gonna be really offended by that. At least Jujutsu Kaisen is fine. But why would you give Jujutsu Kaisen the Anime of the Year 2 times in a row? Like, come on. If Odd Taxi wins, totally deserved. If Sunny Boy wins, I'm gonna be a little weirded out, but I can get, like, it's gonna be like an Oscar moment when you give the most out of nowhere thing the win just because it's weird. And 86 does not deserve Anime of the Year, in my opinion. So, yeah, so Ranking of Kings, that's my vote. And there we go. So yeah, a lot of nominations for Wonder Egg, which surprised me. Again, I really like that series, but they didn't stick the ending on that. A lot of not so much series didn't get any mentions where they needed to. Mushoku Tensei is probably the biggest one I was surprised about. Bivy got a lot of stuff that missed it, that should have gotten it. To Your Eternity, Komi-san, Vanitas no Karte getting no mentions. My senpai's annoying no getting any mentions either is screwed up. Miruko-chan as well, but it's weird. I know it was a loaded year, but Crunchyroll kind of missed the mark in some of these, but what can you do? We will see where the winners lie if we get any of these right. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this. I hope you liked it. I tried to edit it down so it's not as much as it already is. Stay tuned for my top 10 animes where I can actually talk about more anime that are not Attack on Titan or Jujutsu Kaisen, so that'll be fun. Alright guys, see you later. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next time.